All right, so in this video, we're going to go over Holy Forever by Bethel Music, and this song's in the key of F, and the time signature is 4/4. So my idea for this song is in the pre-chorus. There's a down pre-chorus in the song where it goes, your name is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name stands above it all. And there's kind of a rest period, and I thought that would be a great place to apply this piano riff before it goes into the second half of that pre-chorus. So I'll show you so you can hear what it sounds like.
It's the highest, your name is the greatest, your name, oh, it stands.
And so right here there's space before it goes into that second part. And so the piano part goes, your name is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name stands above it all. And then there's that rest, so that's where the riff would go, and you come back in, all thrones, and I want to come in low right here. So for the starting point will be here, and then you'll come back in here. The subdivision that I want to use, this one's a little bit different because we're not going to use a subdivision. It's really going to come down to how fast you can play this. So it's very similar to the one we did at Glorious Day, where you're hitting just that 4 note, and you go up the piano. And it's basically you play it as fast as you can and you do as many octaves as you can to get to that ending note where the song continues. So this is the same thing, but in this case, we're going to start up high and we're going to move down. And so it'll be however fast you can do it, however many octaves you can get to before you get to that starting point of the next part of the song. And so what the riff is, your hand is essentially on that 1 chord, but you're playing octave Fs and your 5th, and then you're going to play the 7. So that's kind of what your hand positioning does, and I'll play it real slow for you. So it's, and then your left hand comes in, you hit that E, and then your right hand comes over, and you play it again. And then your left hand comes, and then you hit that in that 4 note where she comes in, all thrones. And so if we speed it up, we'll actually start up here. So it's all thrones, like that. So the only difference for the first note is you're starting with that E and then you go up. And the rest of the time you come down and you bring your right hand over to hit that C, and you just start up for the top. And then that's a little bit too low, so I don't think I would want to go this low with my left hand. I probably want to stop right here. I think that sounds better. And so really this is going to come down to whether you can only all thrones, like that, right? All thrones, or if you have enough space to do it up here, all thrones. Or if you can play it really fast, you can do it up here. So just like the song Glorious Day, it's going to come down to how fast you can play it. So that's one thing you want to practice over and over and see how fast and how smooth you can get it. And this one, you want to hold your sustain pedal down and let all those notes ring out when you play it live. But a good way to practice is to not hold your sustain pedal so you can hear the dry notes and see if you're making any mistakes, like I just made a mistake right there. Because that gives you a better sound of whether you're playing smooth or if you're playing choppy. So you just kind of want to run through it as quick as you can and as many times as you can. So we'll run through it a couple times. I think I can play this with all 4 octaves. So we'll start up here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll hit that note. And remember, when you hit this note, you want to land it right on all thrones, like that. So that's going to determine when you start the riff and how many octaves you can play it so that you land on all thrones. So that'll be something that you really want to practice too. So for me, I'm going to run 4 octaves, and then I'll land on that 4 note on that B flat, and I'll practice that a couple times, and then we'll play it with the song. I think that sounds good enough, so now we'll play it with a song.
Because your name is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name, oh, it stands high tower.
Yeah, I think that sounds good to me. So one more thing I wanted to talk about. So you noticed that that song was an F, and then we ended on that 4 note, and then we do the riff when we come back to the 4. So another way you can use that kind of a riff where you walk down is anytime a song ends on a 4 chord and you're doing like a trash can, you can throw that in there as a really nice supplement to end that song. So just another thing to keep in mind as you practice this.